Lens flare, courtesy of J.J. Abrams.
Thank you. I'm John.
I'm Alex.
And we are something.
Don't crash the car, John.
I'll try.
All right.
We talk about things.
Sometimes.
And today we were at Guitar Center.
We were. We left Guitar Center having stolen 11 picks. That's impressive.
If you count the ones we stole before, it's closer to 14 or 15.
Also true. Also, for the record, for those of you who have not been to Guitar Center, we actually didn't quite steal the picks. They're left out for people
to use, but
and
I
play.
always feel like there's some like unspoken rule that you're to put them back afterwards, but I refuse to abide by that rule because a pack of picks is $5, and who's...
Exactly. We're broke college students. We can't afford that nonsense. It's an economic failure. It's the common pool problem. We are a market failure, and Guitar Center needs to take steps to mitigate that. Also, I feel like both of us are patrons at Guitar Center often enough that like kind of balances out, sort of.
I mean, I think I've bought a sufficient amount of things there.
I know.
Probably a few $1,000s in just crap.
Same. Very much same. Except for I like my instruments. They weren't crap.
I mean, mine weren't crap either. Mine are beautiful, but you get the point.
I mean, you did buy an EC1000.
It was an EC350.
Okay.
Which makes me an even
I was
lesser
about to say,
douchebag.
that's even worse. That's douchebag on a budget. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, I can, but 15-year-old me is indefensible.
That guy's hanging around his car door.
Yes, that gentleman is. So what happened on this trip to Guitar Center?
I got shown up quite heavily by the guitar players. I retreated back to bass, which is an instrument I actually know how to play.
You retreated back? Puns.
Crikey, this is a bassist in his natural habitat.
Where'd you play?
Actually, I played the only two 2017 Gibsons sitting in that entire place, which I find a little bit pathetic because their website...
But it is NAMM season.
It is NAMM season. How much would you like to go to NAMM?
Very much so.
Dude, I think I would actually pay substantial amounts of money to go to NAMM.
I would give someone else's left ass cheek to go to NAMM.
If it was like a painless removal, maybe.
Yeah.
But then I'd be sitting like this permanently for the rest of my life.
That's the sort of thing. If I had to give up my own, I would have to get like permanent like tickets. I'd have to be able to go to every NAMM ever. Not a gambling man. I already lost $50 to you on the 2016 election when I picked the safe candidate, John.
Yes, you did. But the Trump, you can't stump the Trump.
No, he is unstumpable. That man cannot be stumped. The RNC couldn't stump him.
The DNC
couldn't stump him.
Hillary Clinton and her millions,
couldn't stump him.
Sufficient funds.
Donald Trump couldn't stump himself.
Yeah, but anyway, I played the 2017 Gibsons. It is NAMM season, so I will accept that as a reasonable excuse for them not showing all of them that they could.
So there was the SG with the frighteningly thin neck. What else was there?
There was a pretty, run-of-the-mill. There was a very, very brown Les Paul. I'm brown. Brown.
Oh yeah, no, that was very brown.
You saw me walking by with that, right?
I did,
It was brown with black accents, otherwise known as diarrhea with some flecks in it.
Yeah.
But it played quite well. The man at the local Jacksonville Guitar Center, Orange Park, something Lakes Boulevard, I can't remember the exact address, but go to the one in Orange Park.
Hold on, I have like 70 picks. I can tell you the phone number. It's 904-777-4420.
Not a sponsor.
No.
Just we're fans.
Also true.
Anyway, there's a lovely man there who sets up all of their instruments, and he does such a beautiful job that even the diarrhea-colored Les Paul played like a dream. It had a Dane Electro.
Yeah.
Gets the stamp of disapproval.
That is true, but I saw and I played a 12-string Dan electric guitar.
That was his first mistake.
Yeah,
And
it was not good.
It's a club with strings.
Yeah, it was a disappointment on many levels. Most of those levels being everything.
But I will say I like the direction Gibson has been heading after the utter the shame and humiliation that was 2015. The problem with that year was they kept it the same thickness and widened it by a substantial amount. But they didn't just widen the neck, they widened it without widening the string spacing. Yes.
Wait, what?
You heard me.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because they're idiots. And also, they shoved, what's the name of it? It's their automatic tuning system. Their G-Force.
Oh yeah.
G-Force tuning system. Automatic tuning. I don't have a single problem with the concept. I freaking hated it. That they did not offer the option of not having it. Not to mention it upped the cost of
I'm sure.
of every instrument a solid 20 to 30%.
All this government intervention. It's terrible.
It's terrible. You know, so those are some of the things that they did to the 2015 Gibson, specifically electric guitar range. I haven't played a Gibson acoustic guitar in many, many moons, and the last time I picked one up was a Gibson acoustic that was actually manufactured in 1959.
That's actually pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
See, this is a guitarist problem. Because what happens is when you walk into the little bass section,
It's a small section.
first of all, it's a small section because we are a marginalized
Minority.
But everyone's your friend. Everyone's cool there. Everyone likes everyone else. If someone's too loud, they generally turn it down. Usually one person will lay down, the foundational groove, and then
Everybody else just piles on.
everyone else just piles on, People add chords, people add, solos, you switch off whenever music allows you. It's great. It's not this this evolutionary competition that has embedded itself into our brains, like when you see the two big horned sheep ramming into each other to compete for mates. That's what Guitar Center is. Every person who walks into Guitar Center and tries to outplay the other guy is a big horned sheep. Pretty much.
But I'm the best big horn sheep.
You are the sheep with the biggest horns.
Evolution. Okay, what'd you play?
I played one of the new Fender Mustang basses, the PJ short scale. It was great.
Beautiful
Sounded
instruments.
fat.
With a PH.
Yeah, PH.
A fat.
Yeah, it was great. I ran everything I played today through the Fender Rumble 500, which is also very good. Lots of tonal control there. Good amount of volume before you start distorting or clipping out. It was all around lots of fun. Also really enjoyed the short scale of the Mustang because it made it very easy to play. It adds the fatness. It's really good.
Fatness.
Fat. I also played an Ibanez SR 1805, I think is the model.
One thing I will give Ibanez, they come up with some catchy names for their instruments.
Oh yes.
I got the SR 1805, man. It's a sexy guitar with a handle.
No, that's Ibanez Gem.
Oh, that wasn't the same one?
The Gem was, that was just a Gem. The Gem Junior, I played one of those. But I played the SR 1805 bass with the,
that's a good looking
gold
instrument.
hardware,
Yeah, that's
really
great.
wooden color. It was great. I loved it. It was probably the best thing I actually played today in terms of quality. The B string was miraculous. Descended from the heavens.
The Schecter you were playing was pretty nice also.
Yeah, I played, it was a stiletto of some variety. It was the one with the P pickup.
It's a good shape. I liked the shape of it.
Yeah, it was a P pickup in the neck and a humbucker in the bridge.
Was that a 5?
No, that one was a 4, although there is a one with a 5 in existence. It sounded interesting because the P humbucker is not something you see every day. Actually, it's not something you usually see any day.
I would have to say, of the things that we reviewed today, my biggest surprise was discovering the thinness of the neck on the 2017 Gibson SG.
Yeah, that was uncomfortably thin because when I grab an SG, I want to feel like press up against like the
That
palm of my
part
hand.
right
Yeah,
there.
right there.
One, it was Ibanez thin. It was thinner than the Gem Neck.
I wouldn't go that far.
I compared the two directly. It stayed wider out by the edges, but the very center of it, like the center of the neck, the Gem was a bit thicker.
Really?
Because
The gem we played was Ibanez Gem Junior for $500. Tonal quality was good. Tuning stability was not.
Not so good.
Especially when you tried anything on the whammy bar, which is unfortunate because if you're playing a Gem, you're obviously a Steve Vai copy. If you're a Steve Vai copy like myself, you want to use the whammy bar. Oh yeah. Have you seen the, I want to say it's the Tender Surrender music video where he's just
Sadly,
wearing,
yes, I have. He's wearing like a suit jacket and
he's
nothing
just wearing
else.
the blazer, no shirt, and you can see his nipple piercings underneath. It's the best.
That's actually literally what I think of when I think of Steve.
Yeah.
Wow,
That is bright.
Florida sun.
Florida.
Florida.
I'm from New York City.
Bless me.
He's from Jacksonville, Florida.
Florida.
Florida. Anyway,
Orange forest in Florida.
horrible orange forest in Florida.
That was pretty much our trip to Guitar Center.
That's Guitar Center for you.
We are what we are, and we will do this on occasion. So,
Yep.
whether you found it entertaining or not,
Yeah.
it's gonna keep coming. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all. I'm John,
I'm Alex.
and we've been Stereo Input. Obviously, these are weapons, not instruments.